speech is Be the Hero of Your Story. Again, the title is Be the Hero of Your Story, Glenn Gorman.
Have you ever felt like you weren't good enough? Like you didn't measure up? Or that you were letting yourself down? Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests, I heard it said recently that we need to be the hero of our own story. And I believe this is 100% right. Every great story has a hero, right? Someone who is brave, someone who is honorable, someone who does what they know is right despite the difficulty and despite the risk. Well, your life is your story, and you need to be that hero. And what I want you to consider today is, are you that hero? Now, I want to tell you a little bit about my journey and what I discovered. So when I got into my 40s, it hit me smack in the face that I was not the hero of my story, because I had been making decisions based on fear. I had been choosing paths that would keep me safe and keep me in my comfort zone. Basically, that would keep me from any failure or, God forbid, embarrassment. The thing is, though, it took me a long time to realize this, it also kept me from achieving what I'm capable of achieving. And maybe more importantly than that, it kept me from being the hero of my story. In other words, it kept me from being proud of myself. And if we don't have that, what do we really have, right? We can never be truly content unless we are proud of who we are deep down. So, that's when I decided to change things. I decided to stop playing it safe and start taking some risks. I decided to do things that scared me. Number one was probably this, speaking in front of groups. The second thing was telling the truth. Seems like a simple thing, but can be difficult. Telling the truth to others when you're not sure how they will react. And even more importantly, I started telling the truth to myself. I started admitting to myself that there were areas in my life where I needed to step it up, and that there was a lot more that I could achieve if I showed the proper conviction and courage. The author Anaïs Nin said, "Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage." I can tell you confidently, since I made these changes, my life has been expanding. I feel kind of like I've gone from the coward to the hero. And I want to give you a couple of quick examples. So, coward during table topics would put his head down, pretend he was writing to avoid getting chosen. I'm sure no one in here has done that. It doesn't work. The hero sits up straight, makes eye contact, and thinks, go ahead, pick me. I'm ready. I got this. The coward was sure he would have a heart attack and possibly die if he ever tried to run more than a mile. The hero is training for a 3-mile grueling obstacle race in April with Kevin, and is reasonably certain he won't die in the process. You see, the coward thought there were things he just couldn't do. The hero knows he can do what he sets his mind to. Now, before you start thinking I'm getting a little full of myself with this hero stuff, I will admit that I do not live up to this standard every day. And there are people that can attest to this. My wife, my kids, my friends, some co-workers. But that is my goal every day. That is what I strive for. To lie down at the end of the day knowing that I did my best and was true to myself and honored myself. Now, the way to get this done is simple. It's uncomplicated. It is definitely not easy. The way you get it done is by making the right choices. And here are the 3 big choices you have to make. Number 1, choose action over inaction. Number 2, choose faith over doubt. And the most important one, choose courage over fear. If you make these right choices moment to moment, day to day, you will change your life. Your life will expand instead of shrinking. Ladies and gentlemen, are you the hero of your own story? If not, why not? What's stopping you? Do you think you're not strong enough? Do you think you're not smart enough? Do you think you're not tough enough? Do you think there are obstacles in your way that you can't overcome? Well, I'm here to tell you, you can. Every single person in this room can accomplish what they want if they possess just 2 things: the will and the courage. You can all do what you want and be the hero of your story. The only question is, will you? Madam President.